Hi everyone, I'm back and it's working. I'm not dropping any frames. It's the difference between this morning and today is just insane. Obviously, if you're tuning in now, it's a mixture. We're going to watch some of the new season finally working, and I've got some stamina, I've got some resources, so we're going to bang out some action. We're also going to, I'm going to watch. You have to watch it yourself. The Germany versus Scotland game, the first game of Euro 2024. Kano, hello. I'm not feeling too confident for Scotland right now, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I hope they do it. Or do I? Nah, I do. I hope they do it. I think it's good to see them do it. Whilst I've got on this, I will point out I've actually got a remote control, which I didn't realise this morning. And this is cool because I can do stuff like this. If this isn't peak entertainment, my eyes are watering. Absolutely peak. How cool is that? But yeah, I hope everyone's well. I hope it's not just me and you, Kano. Otherwise we'll have a chill evening. I've had my pizza. Why not? It's Friday. Big day training tomorrow. Load up on the carbs. So here we go. But yeah, I suppose we can just jump into the game considering it didn't work earlier. I've moved things around and I've been as good as I can. And I've actually got a timer and everything else. How wonderful. I'm so prepared. I'm an actual pro. So in 10 minutes time, I'll put that on and I'll start watching it in front of me. Hello, Marcus Loca. I always find it weird. Like, do you call people like their name, their actual name? Flying Dutchman's also here. Hello. You had it. What pizza did you have? Because I had a nice greasy Papa John's with some vegetarian chicken nuggets, and I tell you what, they are immense. They're very, very good. Let's see. I'll put the football on. I'm gonna put that in front of me, and what I'll do. Rosin is here. I'm on a seed diet. I eat everything I see. Brilliant. I think that's probably something I'm doing at the moment. So with the football in front of me, so everyone can, and when it starts, I'll click this little button, and then we can all watch at the same time. So no spoilers. Well, I'm going to spoil everything for you, but just in case you're not at the same time as me, we can watch it together. How glorious! Doner kebab pizza. Wow, that's different. I was never a massive kebab fan, even when I was eating meat, if I'm honest. Part of why I went vegetarian, because it was never like one of my favourite things, having meat. Anyway, let's see where we got to. I haven't been on for a couple of hours. Kebab pizza is life. Yeah, see, I was always a bit weird in that even with a kebab, I just found it too messy. Maybe that's like my secret middle class British life. I'm just like, oh, it's too messy. Right, where did we get to? I was saving up for the new main hall. You better not say that anywhere in the Balkans. You know what? Stereotypically, and I could be like really stereotyping, I can't imagine the Balkans is a very vegetarian friendly place. Yeah, I've just got so long to go. I don't even think it's worth doing tonight. I think I might have to wait overnight. I'm going to do that because I can get the 5k stone as a reward back. What are these? These tend to be helpful. Oh wow, 50 gems. 50 gems. I'm now on minus 144,306 instead of minus 144,356. Wow. In the Balkans, it's kebab. I don't get it. I don't know whether you're being serious. Right, what we're doing. Let's get a couple of tiles so we can get back to the tile limit. What have people been doing whilst I haven't been here? Blimey. Pulling away. Although, and I'll say it quietly, look, if you're going to have to keep scrolling down. I'm going to keep scrolling down. I would look how far down we are. We're still going. See? Yeah. Whisper it. Let me do my boosts. I can't get away with not doing it whilst I'm in here. Bang him out. Right, so this little formation, they're on 60s. Let's not be greedy. I'd like to be greedy, but let's not be. I hadn't seen this. I assume you don't want me to share that with the world, but there's a big failure there. German pride. No comment. No comment at all. I'm not getting caught out that easily. Right. Let's get that. German Pride happened this month. You know, Pride Month was this month in Britain as well. So happy Pride Month to everyone who celebrates Pride Month. Good evening and a happy hello to our leaders and our members of Amon. See, I'm so good at French. Something, you're doing well. Hello, Merle. Oh, well, I could have got that. It's because he spelled... yeah. Is there any more French? Probably not. Okay. Let's bang through. Easy pickings for my... this is my second and a half team, really. Although... Let's see, Sauron is up to here, so I can start putting them into the enemy now, which would be good. I got Gandalf, Acom, and Dane's 20 earlier. They got a little bit of stamina left, although not much. I've got 2 more pots that I can use on Gandalf and Sauron if I need to. I've got the other account as well, which I've been playing a little bit today. Where have I got to on that? I added myself earlier. 710. So I think technically you can add them together. 710 add that. So there you go. But yeah, that's our second fellowship. They're also in Linden, although it's mostly for our alts. And people really just play together still. Let's not share any of the chats because that would be bad, wouldn't it? Right, should we bang over 60? I think I'll save the 90s for my main one. But I really do just need to save up to get that level 11. Level 11 barracks. Yeah. How can I be on minus gems? I can be on minus gems because I requested a refund. And I got some money back, basically. And as a result of getting money back, they put me on minus 144,000 gems. Well, actually, no, to lie. I was at about minus 280,000, maybe minus 300,000. But because I've bought the stuff since then, it's gone up. Can you send me the baby Frodo image? Yes, I can. I'll do that on Discord. He's got I don't know if you can see it on the thumbnail, but he's got headphones on with a little Amon Din logo, which is cool. I have been doing quite a lot of AI images for backgrounds actually. On Discord on the Anox Corp channel, so if you want to have a look on there is some more on there, which it's mostly for phone backgrounds though, which is quite cool. What refund? 2 seasons ago, I complained to Google about the game changing. I've tried before to get money out, and they said no. I think I must have just got through to someone really, really helpful. And I basically told them that my investment had been ruined, that they'd changed the game, that I'd done a data access request and they hadn't got back to me, and blah, 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 blah. And they gave me some money back. They basically do it on like claims, and this person, she did it. She made all the claims for everything I'd bought, and I got about half of it back, less than half. I got about 1,500 quid back, which isn't too bad. Don't get me wrong, it's not too bad. You just get minus gems, so you can't do things like, like this day on the daily surprise. I can't do the daily surprise, which is weird because it says free. The other thing I can't do is I can't reset my skills because there's 20 gems, which is again really annoying. So I can't make any mistakes. Last season I couldn't change the style of the headquarters, which again is weird because it says it's free. Apparently it's not free. I think they're just coming up with things to block people from doing it, which is annoying, but it is what it is. So I'm 76 out of 76. How close am I to getting one of these? So the game's probably kicking off now, but it's not on my phone. So, here we go. We've got 10. Sweet. I'm going to need to start getting some stone. Sorry. So I've got 10 now. I don't know whether he's good enough for the 90. It's probably not worth it, is it? Although, here we go. And I'll go on my other account as well. So you just buy for 140,000 gems, yeah. I will be honest, I have bought the gem, like the double gems, the £50 and the £100 one, because obviously it's double. I'm kind of thinking like 3 more seasons I'll be back in positive gems. I think at the moment I'm spending about, so including the 100 and the 50 here, on top of that maybe another 100, 150 a season at the moment. So it's about 300 a season. It's about £300 every, so a season is 2 months, just over 2 months. Yeah, 2 months, isn't it? And then taking into account time back in bag end, spending about £100 a month, which to be fair isn't that bad. It's like what, 1 console game, and I haven't got a console, so well, that's how I justify it anyway. It's like a bank loan. You get it once, you prove you don't need it. It's free. Yeah, exactly. Here we go. So Germany versus Scotland. I have to admit, I'm not like hyped for the Euros. I don't really care about England as a football team. Southgate is awful, and I find it just really boring in general. I haven't really been into it. I think Germany, I mean, they've had a bad couple of years, haven't they? But actually, I think they'll do okay. I think the players, especially who played for Leverkusen, will do very well. They've obviously come off a very good season. God, Scotland's team is just full of... Yeah. They're just so Scottish, aren't they? Jess is here. Hi, Jess. I hope you've had a nice day. Yeah, I need to get ready. To press the button. I think, to be fair, 57% saying Germany. No, it's coming home, no. So we've got 57% saying Germany will win, 29% saying Scotland, 14% saying a draw. Yeah, no, honestly, I can't get behind England as a football team. They frustrate me. The whole English culture frustrates me. English people frustrate me. I'm very much club over country. Oh, here we go. And we're about to do the timer, so Okay. There we go. I'm a couple of seconds behind, but you get the drift. I can't show it. I'd love to show it to you, but I'll get in trouble. Sweden isn't in the tournament. My interest is pretty low. Yeah, exactly. My only real interest is the fact that I went into a sweepstake today at work, which I haven't paid yet, and I got Serbia. So I'm clearly not going to win that, am I? Imagine when Sweden had Zlatan and Henrik Larsson. Yeah, man. And obviously Henrik Larsson, I won't quite say he's quite a United legend, but yeah. Matix, hello mate. Matix is running 2 accounts this season, and one of them, I'm sure everyone watching will know. Oh, here we go. Is this bad boy? And when I looked earlier, this was about 7k, and this is about 5. Just to put it in perspective, it is an insane account. It is, insane. Henrik Larsson, obviously he was at Celtic as well. Germany are starting good. Let's just say that. Probably should have scored. Bomped him on the head. That is a unit. Honestly, that is the biggest account I've seen on this game ever. Willing to watch Copa America. You know what? I'd watch Copa America. I was offside anyway. I'd watch Copa America. The only thing with the Copa America, and I'm going purely on like random tweets that I see, is that people always say it's kind of fixed for Messi in Argentina. Germany on attack again. Good defending. Time to bang some more 60 tiles. Yeah, I saw a tweet the other day saying that the kind of closed half that Argentina are in is just awful compared to the side. Oh, I'm out of stamina on him. Okay. And if people didn't know, so Matix played in the very first season that me and Rosmit played in, actually. I don't know if Rosmit, you can remember Matix with the bloody mummy kills, just fucking annihilating us. So actually on my other account, I've still got him on my friends list, which is mad after all these years. Nearly 3 years, which is insane. High stream. There we go. Yeah, I'm not showing that channel. We can look in this one. More French. Something. Playing all the communication. Always a play. Ah, that's a nice message from Merlin's then. Yeah, what score do people think? PJ and Kano, obviously, our native Scots. Issel, Germany. Pippo, Germany. The Lertz days, yeah, Lertz on a mumma kill. Just demolished everything. And back when we didn't have a clue what we were doing either. So, back when the Oathbreakers were good. Actually, this is a conundrum. Because I need some troops. I need to save it for this. 50k. I mean, even 5 hours. Will I be awake in 5 hours? Probably not. It's 8 o'clock here for me. So I probably won't be awake, will I? Let's do troops. I'm going to need them, aren't they? Let's do wardens. And some of these. Really not set up for elves. Theo with mummers. Yeah. Galadriel with mummer kills. They were good. Right, let's see who I can bang some stamina out on. Sauron has quite a lot. I could run him with a couple of damage dealers. These have quite a bit of stamina. Yeah, I might as well. And Scotland have the ball. Everyone will be pleased to know Scotland have the ball. Andy Robertson. Scottish player. No, I didn't mean that. Liverpool player. Sorry. Fix and Messi. You must be referring to the World Cup and their PSG owners. No, I saw, and this again, I'm going purely off of Twitter. Someone said that the draw for the next one, like one half is really, really good and the other half has Messi in. I haven't seen it though. Although, yeah, the World Cup was dodgy. That game against the Netherlands especially. Yeah, let's just take some bigger tiles, shall we? I always like having these two at the back for some reason. Don't know why. I'm just kind of running anything at the moment. PJ is Skonglish. Yeah, he told me once he has some sort of connection with the south east, doesn't he? Essex. That's where my dad's family's from. Let's make sure we put the equipment on, because else we're just gonna start. PJ sound like Willie in Simpsons. Groundskeeper Willie. I don't know if he does. Actually, no, I do know if he does. I'm not going to comment. Lonnie says, I took a nap 4 hours before and I'm a bit behind. Also, stamina's killing me in game. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much, to be fair. I think the whole perk of the first 24 hours, it isn't as rewarding as what it used to be. You don't lose as many troops, but it's not like you get twice as much stamina now. It goes to 300 rather than 200. But once you're down below 200, it's not like it's going to make much difference. Sometimes he sounds English as well. Yeah, I can imagine up there. You tell me, like, do Scottish people get ripped up a little bit more up there? Thanks, Rosin. I hope you have a good evening, and I hope your cats are doing well as well. Good to see you. Please support Mexico with me. Watch party for the first game. Why Mexico? I mean, I'm down. Here, Woody's a legend. Yeah. Groundskeeper Willie. Feels weird to be saying Willie in front of people. Right. These are okay. I saw a compliment. Great Dane. Yeah, he's okay. It's the gear on my damage dealers that I'm just not too happy with. It took me ages just to get a Palantir. So I haven't got a set. I can get a set of these power over... not this one. Power over one, but I need like 2 hammers. And I also need to start spreading out some gear onto Aragon as well. And I need another 2 bits on him. And I need initiative stuff for Sauron. I need to pump this up, which is annoying. Anywho. Right, let's take some tiles. We want 90s. I took a 130, but I'm using Radagast R3 since my Frodo only R4 at the moment. You know what? I'll show you my other account. I've got Radagast on that at R5. I really want to use full Maya. So I want Saruman, Gandalf, Radagast, and Sauron. And I think I'd use Gandalf then as like more damage. Not much to shout about in this game, to be fair. Support your roots. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll support Mexico then. Compliment Groundskeeper Willie. Who else are we going to do? I've got some elves were doing okay, so I'll bang out some stamina, and then Germany having most of the ball. I mean, you can't spoil it, Lonnie. Come on, you can see we're only at 9 minutes 53, and it has just got it. Florian Wirtz. I'm going to have to see that again because I didn't see whether it was a good goal or whether the keeper should have got it. What do you guys think? I think Germany will do well this tournament. I think they've been set up for not doing well, but they've got some really good youngsters coming through. What are we? Yeah, to be fair, my clock is about right, so it's just because of the fact that I'm streaming it. Let's have a look. The goalie should have done better, shouldn't he? Yeah, he's to be fair, he almost got it. Yeah, he should have done better than that, shouldn't he? He should have done better. Germany probably will win it. You know what? My dark horse for the tournament, the whole thing, Portugal. I said it a couple of weeks ago. No one really paid any attention to me. 3-1 Germany. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I would love to see a France-Portugal final. Yeah, I think Scotland need to be careful, don't they? That they don't get... They need to stay in the game. I think as long as they stay in the game, they'll do all right. That being said, it's going to be the hardest game, isn't it, for them? The games against Scotland weren't the best. Belgium, Spain, Italy. Yeah, I feel like Belgium are on the way out now. I feel like they've had their chance almost. Spain, I think it might be a bit too early. I think they've got some great youngsters coming through, but I think it might be a bit earlier. Same as, I think Italy are just probably haven't got the quality throughout. They're certainly weaker than what they were 4 years ago. Decent results. Netherlands. Yeah. I watched a video the other day where kind of talking about all the teams and everything else, and they made a good point in that they'll probably just argue with themselves, Netherlands. They never seem too in it, do they? I'm always rooting for Croatia if Sweden isn't available. You should go for Serbia because that's who I've got in the sweepstake. And if I win the sweepstake at work, which will be, I don't know, about 50 quid, I'll spend it on you guys. Try being Albanian. Yeah. I think, yeah, as long as we see some good games. Like I said, I haven't been too excited for it. Here's Germany, though. Within a raffle at work today, like all teams. Yeah, that's what we did. Oh, who's that? Christie. Got Belgium and Holland. Yeah, that's not too bad. I think, I just don't think Belgium have got enough about them anymore. I feel like that World Cup that they had 2 years ago, or was it the one before that? They the players they had when kind of prime Hazard, Lukaku, when he was good. But now let's spam some love hearts for Merlin's End. Bless him. Oh, I need to change this. Sorry. Beep. There we go. Oh no. See, this is what you get these days. Prime content, professional streamers updating the scores for you. Cracking. Well, something I didn't get my tea. I left it downstairs. I can't click in this. I'm going to click into it. Oh, it's still just going. Don't really want too much stone because it'll bite me on the arse going forward. But it will have to do for the time being, won't it? To be fair, I'm nearly back at 130s to being comfortable. The one that I took was not comfortable at all. I'm not even going to show it. I need to get Sauron back up, really. I should probably swap him out. Dane's out anyway. So let's get him back. What do you guys think about international football in general? I have to admit, like, it's always a bit too slow. Are people still voting on the poll as well? Should we stop the poll? 73. So the poll ended at 73% Germany, 18% Scotland, 9% a draw. Which, to be fair, that's probably what the bookies have got it. Although, as I speak, it is in the German box, and now it's gone. Yeah. Not the most exciting game in the world, but I think Germany fans will be very happy with that. And to be fair, I imagine Scotland will be very happy with it as well. I think if they can come out of this kind of without getting annihilated, they'll be rather happy. Right, let's go for some elves, because they've got stamina. I think we'll just wait for overnight. Football is life, and Lord of the Rings, and anime, and well, now you need to say what's next. And what, Lonnie? What's your fourth? Let's get Big Bad Gill, Dandil. These aren't very good commanders at all, by the way. It's just what I can use. To be fair, Gil is so good with elves. Kind of using some weird gear on him when I was doing it earlier. What was I using? I was using Lang. That's definitely just me and Kano voting Scotland. Yeah, it's a very tough game to get started, isn't it? What else did I use? I used this other elven thing. I like the only two elven pieces I've got, but I think they do relatively well. What else did I use? I think I used this. And no, I didn't use that. %74% ball possession. That's almost mismatching our thing. Lonnie's made me look at my phone. Great ball through. Cut back. Yeah. It's not going to be a happy night, is it, for Scottish fans? That Masala. Great goal. Let's get some attack. Unit attack. Or did I want something else? No, that would be fine. And then I want some heavy duty gear. Just rewatching the goal now. Great ball, definitely onside. It's just a different level of quality, isn't it? Again, I mean, should he be doing better? Probably not, to be fair. Nah, it was just, yeah, he hit that too hard, didn't he? Where's the beer, Sammy? You know, I haven't drank since... When did I last drink? Work. I went out with work. I'm not a massive fan of beer. I know it's suspect. I shouldn't be admitting that on the internet. Just not a massive fan. Oh dear, maybe I made a mistake. Oh no, it doesn't matter too much, does it? Yeah, I'm not a massive beer fan. I think it's, you know, when like you're a kid and you just drink way too much beer and vodka and cider. So like normal apple cider now, I just can't touch. Like it will make me feel sick, just like smelling it. Like berry cider is great, I love it. But I'm not a massive fan of drinking anyway. Is this worth having instead of this? No. My drinking choice. So if I'm out, I would have rum and something. But I don't really go out. It's only really with work. Or a nice glass of red wine. Very sophisticated. But normally, I'll just use this. My bottle. 2 litres of bottle. I have 2 or 3 of those a day. Very good for you to be hydrated. Cider when you're younger in Scotland is a rite of passage. Yeah. Exactly, steaming in the field. And that's what we did. And I think I got all my drinking kind of done before I was 18. Let's just double check that these have got gear, because I will just forget. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like when you're like 16, I was on body too much a day. And yeah, exactly. Like when you're 16 and you put in like your vodka in like a small normal sized Coke bottle, but you're filling the whole Coke bottle up with vodka. By the time you get to 18, it's too much. Can't go near body or cider. Yeah, exactly. I think everyone has a tequila as well. I just hate it so much. Like as soon as it goes in my mouth, I can just feel it in my belly. This ref is he's quite well known, isn't he? I think he's quite good. But whenever I see him, he reminds me of Owen Jones. The in the UK, he's like a political tweeter, X, whatever the hell it means. He looks very similar. I just can't believe the difference in internet. So earlier, for context, anyone who cares, I was dropping almost 60% of the frames. Scotland had the ball in the Germany box, but it's gone straight away. Ooh. And now I've dropped 38 frames. So that's 0.0%. Put it in perspective. Is there hills? There is a lot of hills, yeah. Ooh, sorry. I've actually met Pierluigi. Colino was like scary looking. He was great though. I think he'll always be known as like the best ref ever. Took no shit. Oh, that. So, penalty. That looked harsh. On first viewing, that looked harsh. It kind of looked like. And again, I'll reserve my right to change my mind. But it looked harsh. I think that's soft. That's very soft, and I'd say it's arguably outside the box as well. It certainly started outside the box. What are the commentators saying about that? I hope it's counted out. Because if not, we're going to see so much crap like that in the whole like tournament. I mean, I get it. It's a 50-50. I think because it's VAR, he won't overturn it. I think it's one of those ones where if he had not given it and there's a VAR, he probably wouldn't overrule it, in my opinion. But I think because he has given it, I don't think it's obvious enough not a penalty. Oh, but he's given a free kick. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I think that's what we said, isn't it? Initially, it looked like it started outside the box, so that's a good start. Tim is going to. I don't know what's he going to do. Is there more to here? Yeah. Elves are doing bits. Let's. I don't know where he is today. He's been offline, isn't he? I'm gonna have a drop of water. He'll be loving it though. Yeah, I don't know where he is. He's obviously been busy today. Right, let's watch his free kick. I think Lonnie needs to delay his comment by like 30 seconds. Because I'm only just at 27 minutes. He must be nearly 28. John McGinn, little rat. I really don't like John McGinn. Ooh, well done, keeper. Yeah, it started outside the box, didn't it? So I think that's fair. We're on 60s, we're on 60s here, aren't we? 5 more tiles. Tim's going to call us all Pappy now. I don't know if Tim's listening. When's the next quiz? The next quiz will be when there's enough interest in a quiz, really. I think we tried to do one a couple weekends ago, and there just wasn't enough people kind of available at the time. It was kind of short notice. Yeah, Issel does have Issel does have a quiz ready to go. So, hey, Barbie. Tim lives around the corner from me. Pappy Issel. Although he's mummy, isn't he? I'll do one better. What for is Issel? This is 2 or 3 times he's slipped on the ball there. Cruz. I mean, Germany are playing okay, aren't they? But they haven't looked too threatening. It's almost like every single time they've had a shot on goal, they've scored. Daddy Elrond. Here we go. Agent Smith. Is it even worth reinforcing? I'm going to do it. I'm really surprised actually that these guys have leveled up so quickly. Compared to, considering I'd used Gimli and Aragon and Sauron. Just taking the chances, yeah. Well, opening game, home tournament, it was always going to be hard, wasn't it? They just can't. Scotland just can't switch off because, I mean, it wasn't that bad of a tackle, but I mean, I get the yellow card, but Christensen like 40. Was it that bad of a tackle? It wasn't even. He got the ball, didn't he? That looked a lot worse than what it was. Christensen like 14,000 successful passes to 1,000 unsuccessful. Some people would say that that's a bad stat. Some people would say that means he wasn't taking enough risks. Here's a good question. Here's a good football question. Do you enjoy tiki-taka Pep Guardiola football? Presented with no context at all, just want your thoughts, and then I'll tell you my thoughts. Whilst I bang out some more 60s. I feel like you could probably work on a 90 actually. Should I try 90? I was kind of doing safe tiles with these. But let's have a look. I want it on my side. These. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Oh. The Arsenal goal comes to mind. Yeah, I mean, I assume you mean the one against Norwich with Jack Wilshere. But that doesn't remind that's Arsene Wenger. That's Arsenal rather than Tiki Taka. Lucas is not a fan of Tiki Taka. No, and I say that because I think it's kind of ruined football a little bit. I think it's slow, and I get it. I get the whole possession thing, but everything's focused now on style and keeping the ball. And I mean, yeah. So for contrast, like if you watch a lot of videos from like the late 90s, early 2000s, you've got like United teams, even Chelsea, even that Mourinho's Madrid team. They didn't care about tiki-taka. It was kind of, that was dodgy by the goalie. It wasn't like they're bombing long balls. It's just like, if there's a choice between a risky pass forward, they would take it. And I think I like watching football like that. It's exciting. It's those kind of banging passes. They're fast. It's direct. Whereas all the tiki-taka stuff, it's like safe, keeping the ball for the sake of it. And I think to contrast, like Arsene Wenger and that his Arsenal team for like the late 90s, early 2000s especially, there was a lot of passing involved. But I don't think it was necessarily passing for the sake of passing. It was still very one-touch forward passing. Whereas, yeah. But I'm a United fan who hates City, so there we go. By the way, can someone tell me if I should use Radagast with healing instead of Legolas? It depends on the context. I wouldn't say that Radagast is a replacement for Legolas, because Legolas is a damage dealer. So I can't see how they'd kind of work together. Work it in place of each other, if that makes sense. Where is Kenny Lee? Where is she? I don't actually know. Has she joined yet? Where is she? Germany on the ball again, outside of Scotland's box. A little chip in. Header away. Can he ping it out? Is this Scott? Let's have a look. Yeah, healing. I like healing. I wish it was better. But I wouldn't say you'd swap like a damage dealer for a healer. I don't think she's in yet, is she? Barca's ticket, yeah. But even that though, that a lot of that was forward, and it was very much kind of forcing the other team to kind of press the midfield, wasn't it? There she is. I don't know whether I'd want to watch it every week though. I feel like it'd get kind of boring. But then if you're winning, I suppose. Into the nearly the 37th minute, and Germany winning 2-0. And Elrond is just banging out the tiles. Oh, I've made quite a big jump. So is everyone else. Everyone's on it. I feel like the Amon players are doing quite well, you know, in the leaderboard. Matix is still banging it. I mean, it's pretty easy to see who's going to be at the top, isn't it? Got a lame guy. And then there's some of us. A lot more aces, and we've got some order players. Tim's there. Yeah, we're doing it right. Let's see, where are we actually generally? I think we're like 4th. Oh, we'll drop down. Very close between these three. We need to stay ahead of Hooter. Definitely need to. Where are we at? Nearly at half time. Scotland need to stay in it. They need to stay 2 goals. I think I've got just enough stamina to get the last 90 as well. Let's save up some points. We're only not that far away on this for the main hall. So I think we may get some. We need some wood, don't we? So it's long ball into the box for Scotland. 39th minute. Deep to the far post. Header in. And away by Germany. He is rapid. Oh, dear me. Dearie me. Yeah, can someone tag Lee on Discord? Tell her to come have a look. I think it's kind of late afternoon, is it, in for America? So there's a few people I wanted to see tonight. But anyway, far more successful than this morning, that's for sure. I want you. I do want you. Let's use these. I wonder if there's anything interesting on my account to show off. I don't think there is, you know. My gear. I've got some helms because I need to improve Gandalf's. I've got enough, but I want to keep this and this and ideally this. So I need 8 and I've got not enough. Oh, I'm out of troops. Here we go. Last hit on these. We should probably check out the other fellowship as well. Oh, they're nearly at level 20. Here we go. So now I can reduce the attack of wounded units, and also 25% chance to hit those. Yeah, I think the gill formations are kind of back. We obviously famously were lost a lot because so many of our players had gill, and I think those gill elf formations are definitely back, which is good. We need something to kind of deal with the mare, don't we? Right, let's send someone to do some of this. And then let's look at the other account. I don't think this will show anything that shouldn't be showing you. Oh, no, let's go to this one. So this is the original account that played Hood. Ball in, save, follow up. Oh, Germany close to scoring again. 2 players down injured. Looks like he's hurt. It's a great ball into the box. Unmarked, header, good save in the end. Ooh, missed. Oh yeah, there's a bit of contact between them. I don't think it was a foul. He missed. Oh, I don't know. That's a bad tackle. That could have broke his ankle. He had his foot planted. Oh yeah, that should be. I don't know whether that. Ooh. That could well be a penalty, and arguably a red card. I know we don't like to see red cards, but that could have broke his ankle. Yeah, see what they say. They're deliberating. Sauron cheat. Yeah, I knew what you meant. It's one of those ones, isn't it, where he kind of got the ball and his follow-up just planted on his ankle. What's he doing? Is the ref going to see on the monitor? Obviously, in the Prem this year, things like that have gone. People have got red cards for stuff like that, but at the same time, the reffing in the Prem is so crap that some of it just goes completely. Nah, you have to give a red. I think that's a red and a penalty. Sorry, Scotland. It's a red and a pen. He's given a pen. Is he going to give him a red? I think it should be. And that's not just because I'm English. We're not loading, anyway. Is he going to give a card? I think that has to be a red. I think it has to be. Like, obviously, there's the argument that he got the ball. Yeah, it's a red. Yeah, definitely. There's the argument he got the ball, but it almost looked incidental to wiping, like stamping on the guy's leg with his first foot. It's almost like it was almost like the follow-up tackle. The follow-up got the ball, whereas the initial tackle was planted. Oh, such a silly mistake. I don't know. I don't even know who the guy is, to be fair. That's hard. I think that's hard to take, isn't it? I think the first 2 goals are kind of like, well, Germany, good team. No, it wasn't intentional. Just stupid. Kai Havertz. To put the game at offside. I mean, I'll say after. I'll say after the ban. Does a little. Oh, he scores. 3-0 Germany. Let's just update this. What was I going to say? Yeah, I mean that one's going to be hard to take. But to put it into context, you're playing one of the best teams in the world. Admittedly, they haven't had the best form of late, but server season progress. First game of the season of the tournament, home team. It would have been tough to get a result, but he did. Yeah, he did stop. Yeah, I don't like those penalties anyway. But yeah. Like I said, context. Whether they're going to get anything out of the game anyway, we don't know. Lee's here. Kendra Lee. Hello. Did you miss anything crazy? Don't know. Oh, they need to be careful, Scotland, don't they? I mean, it's one thing to kind of lose, but they don't want to get... It will just deflate the whole squad if they get embarrassed, and the supporters will just deflate everyone if they get romped. Like, it should be purely, give the fans something to shout about tomorrow. Go into the next half, not concede a goal. Goblin strength, no thank you. Yeah, this is the original. This is the original count. Sorry, Ellie, I didn't reply to you. Who have we got on here? Some old... here we go. This is a blast from the past. Loka, I hope you're here. Let's look at some of these. So, Ant Manson. I don't know if you remember him. They haven't logged in for such a long time. Anbu. Atemku. These are kind of hood OGs. Christian. Krondalf. DTRDF, yeah. Dunadan, which is Issel. Finn. Green, Eggs and Dan. Isildren. That was familiar. Krampus, I can remember. Hey, look who it is. Dasso is still here. Where is he? Why isn't he watching the stream? Mad Goose. There's Matix. Oh, Matak he's in this server as well. Overgrown Hobbit. I haven't spoken to him in a while, but he was getting married. Pensador. Why isn't he playing? When? He must have another account. Here's OG Rosmit. Soella. Saber Class 7. Tyler. OG Tyler. Thrand. What? Thrand is playing. Must not be the person that I thought it was. Tim's on here. Tidaria. Vasalvis has played with us. Myself. Brilliant. We've got some old chats on here as well. That 3-0 Germany. We're at half time. Some old accounts on here. Look. Tyler was great. is American as well. Green eggs and damn. Here we go. Mad Goose is in a Berber as well. Oh, brings back memories. Speaking of which, let's get some tiles. Yeah, these are... This is the other count. I mean, it's nothing too special. It is what it is. But it's just keeping it going. How many people we've got in here? 12 people. These are obviously kind of our... There's a couple of alts and Master Root is here. Bless him. Barrowgrim here is here. Russ is here. I wonder if we'll see Russ maybe this evening. But it's good for them to have somewhere to play if they're not being... If they're not going to be too active, which is quite nice. Arlenac is the second of the 7, I want to say, warning beacons. So Amon Din being the first. So there we go. Oh, here we go. Bang some of these out. I'm kind of playing this account, but I'm not playing it hard. I'm only going to really do the main formation. I just haven't got the time or energy. Why is this hard? That's what she said. Right, let's bang the barracks. We can upgrade our little troops. So let's do that. I mean, to be fair, considering I haven't barely played it, 700 power production isn't that bad. I'm going to jump off. Have a good night and see you tomorrow. See you later, mate. Thanks for popping by. Let's see. I can build nothing interesting. Okay. Well, let's get myself some stone. Your ult is almost as good as my main. You even have better T3 comms. They're okay. Let's have a look. We've got King of Men R5, Radagast R5, Gladriel R3, Gandalf R8. I think that's kind of where it ends. I think a lot of these are kind of 1, 0, yeah. Aragorn's R10, so he's okay. Arwen's okay. Theoden's okay. Theoden? I don't know why I said it like that. Theo and Arwen, when we started, we would do roleplay servers. So the very first season, like getting Theo in your first season when people were using Arwen was just like you were a boss. You were like, yeah, that's not too bad. You just had such an advantage over everyone else. Right, now that we've got that, let's do this. Radagast, yeah, but I've probably spent far much more money, which is annoying. Because I kind of think sometimes what I could have bought if, you know, what I should have spent my money on differently. But the amount of time I spend in this game is like, I think that's how I justify it, is like how much time you get out of the money that you spend in, if that makes sense. That's all we really need to do on this account, to be fair. Let's hop back out. See if it works this time. Oh, my arse is numb. This chair that I've got in this office is just awful. Let's take you off. 3-0. That's rough. Who's in the ITV studio? Roy Keane, Ian Wright, and Graham Seamus. What were we doing here? Not a lot, were we? I need to get my main hall up, and it's going to take a while. So let's see. So we need 30,000 stone, which to be fair is an hour and a half. So that's not too bad. 30k iron and a bit more wood. 50k, but I'm getting 25. So really, in an hour and a half, we'll be able to do the main haul. I'm going to take my top off now. My fleece, rather, without flashing everyone. There we go. What did I have for tea? I had a pizza, mate. Yeah, I had a pizza and some vegetarian chicken things. Yeah. I hadn't eaten kind of rubbish for a while, a couple of weeks. And it's Friday, and I've had the day off work, so... Yeah, he was annoying. Shady is annoying. They're kind of, for me, they were one of my least favourite enemies, if that makes sense. I didn't enjoy playing against them at all. They weren't like particularly good. I just didn't enjoy. It's minus Bloney. It's minus 144,000. A little minus sign, look. So I can't do anything. I had a margarita pizza, just a cheese and tomato. Nothing fancy. But obviously it had stuffed crust. I've still got 3 pieces downstairs. I just didn't need them. I really didn't need to eat that much food. So I didn't eat at all. Right, so we're at towel limit. Who have we got? The tackle gets worse the more you see it. Yeah, it wasn't even the follow-up tackle that made contact. It was he'll look back and feel so stupid because that's his tournament done, isn't it? Yeah, treat yourself. No, exactly. Yeah. Plus big gym session tomorrow, so I'll need all of those carbs. Yeah, I love stuffed crust. I'm not a massive fan of cheese. I sound really boring because I keep saying I'm not a massive fan of stuff. Sauron has stamina. I need a couple of damage dealers to go with Sauron. Looks like it might be these two. Oh, actually, these did an okay job. I need to just bang some easy tiles. And I want to get Sauron up to R20. So let's see. I'm making some snickerdoodle cookies for SB because it's his birthday in 5 days. I think it's the 19th of June. I could be wrong. I sent him a card, bless him. He's doing his competition soon, isn't he? He did say you were going to see. He mentioned actually that where he's going is close to Mike and Crazy. And I said that you may be speaking to Crazy. So you might be able to kind of combine something. It'd be good. I hope Crazy Rat is okay. I have not heard from him in a while. Right, let's swap some of these out. Let's go for, just because it's kind of cool, let's go for these. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Leah said, because I'm driving up to see him tonight. Told him if I ever met up, I'll take him some. Yes. Please pass on our hellos and happy birthdays. Saying Espinosa in New Jersey. I assume that's what NJ is. Guna is in New York. Crazy's doing well. He has a new job and working, so now it's good. I'm glad he's okay. What was I saying? I need need some tiles. I need 7 tiles. Let's see. What are we at? We're at 30s. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I appreciate that's going to trigger people. 7 tiles. Don't know why I clicked that because I can't do anything. There we go. Oh dear. I'm tired. I've had a very weird week. Just, yeah. The weekend I was flying home from Europe, yeah. So PJ, Kano, there's going to be some people in the UK, including Lee, in October. I think Amy was saying that you're meant to be talking to her. Or it may have been Lee. Maybe you were meant to be talking to Lee, PJ. And you'd been not very available for chatting. Hey, look. 200 gems. Is this light bright enough to... Oh. Wish all me up. Yeah, I think obviously it depends on where people are going to be. But I think the plan is perhaps London, just because it's touristy, isn't it? Right. What level tiles are we looking for? Probably 60s, aren't we? If I'm honest, we could probably do 90s, but I don't want to go that far. No. Let's see what we got. Well, hello, who's this? What are you doing? What are you doing? Weird. Okay. Well, you do you. 3 minutes 50. Yeah, that's fine. My auntie's got a flat in London. She's staying in Glasgow, so I'll probably get to stay there. Exactly, perfect. What a guy. What is Torben saying? Pen should have been retaken. Yeah, probably should have. Lee said, going to be honest, I'm mostly planning to design my trip around where folks are because I want to see and hang around with everyone. Well, it's a good thing about the UK is everywhere's so close together. Like, I mean, it's like if I were to say, oh yeah, I'm going down to London, like that's a big trip for me because it's like an hour and 45 minutes. But that's not actually that far, is it? Your hair looks long. Honestly, it is very long. If I can get it out. Can't see. Here we go. Yeah, it's getting curlier and longer, and I don't really know what I'm doing with it. So for the most part, I tend to have something in it just to get it out of my face. I'm kind of getting used to it now, being a bit longer. I was kind of thinking that, what was I thinking? Yeah, before I go bald, I need to grow it out a little bit. Vicious, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're still doing a lot of running and you're probably very busy still. And how's the doggo as well? We've got 10 concurrent viewers, so hello everyone. Oh, and the game has started again and I forgot to refresh the timer. But we're only about 11 seconds behind. But that's fine. That is fine. 3-0 Germany. Can Scotland stay in the game? Doggos are good, living their best life. That's what I like to hear. Good. For anyone who doesn't know, Vicious has some very semi-famous dogs. They do very well. They're very good-looking dogs. And no doubt they are very spoiled, bless them. As all doggos should be. God, Scotland have got Scott McTominay on free kicks. I like the wild animal. Yeah, I'll see if I can find Scott McTominay's shot. It'll be hard with the red card. Yeah, so the best thing about these, will these do it? Yeah, oh no, these ones are different. So if you click on the shorts on this channel, there's the most recent one is a kind of minute long kind of spoof about how rubbish the game is. There's one before it, which is some trolls to doing Pedro. Have a look at that. That kind of sums up the best animation in the game. That's not a long trip. I used to drive 1 hour, 20 minutes a day. And that's what I'm saying. It's just because of what we're used to in this country. Scotland and Germany are counter-attacking. Oh, probably take a foul there, yeah. Draw. I didn't do the gear. God's sake. That's frustrating. Yeah, 1 hour driving is long. Yeah, like my parents live, or my mum, well, both of them separately, live about 2 hours away from here. And for me, that's so far away that I barely go home. That's actually a really bad mistake that I made doing that. God damn. 1 hour gets you halfway across Scotland, yeah. Whereas in like Australia, you can travel like half an hour and you're at the top of your road. There we go. Let's get... I mean, they'll take it. They'll take the time. Oh, that's so stupid of me. I've done that so many times today. Just forgetting to swap out gear. You want this one? This one. And this one. Yeah, I mean, you can get some relatively cheap hotels in London, can't you? Well, I say relatively cheap, it's all kind of... It was all relative. I'm not a massive fan of London. I'm just going to say it now. I'm not a massive fan. Add it to the list of things that I don't like. I'm like a grumpy old man. Just too busy for me. Too many people. And we need Sauron, who does have some gear. Bang, 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 and bang. Okay. So these did okay, to be fair, to only lose that much. But they're still really annoying. I wonder if Penster is going to meet his stolen account again and beat him heroically. Yes. In a bit, mate. Oh. Yeah, I think this game's going to be about done, isn't it? I can't see anything else dramatically happening. Rudiger going for a 40-yard shot and wins the corner. A player from home, also in my season where my alt is leading Mordor, doesn't know Amon and Aces. I mean, we go under the radar a little bit at Amon, don't we? Because we're officially a sub-level 5 fellowship. If anyone doesn't know, there's a Discord that I'm not on. And you get rankings for the fellowships. And it kind of goes up to like level 10. And it's based on how many whales and krakens each fellowship has. The ball's in Scotland box. Now they're running out of it. Oh, elbowed in the face. Nice. And there's like a definition of kraken and definition of whale. And I can't remember what kraken was, but a whale is something like above respect 10 on all commanders and mostly maxed gold gear or something. And kraken is like all zenith or something. And fully refined. Something bizarre. And we're sub 5. So there's no kind of going down below level 5. But we're on the list. Like, people know enough about us to know we're sub 5. So it's better than not being on the stool. Activity also important. Yeah, exactly. But obviously how you wouldn't ever be able to measure it. My Gandalf the White is crack. Yeah, my Gandalf the White is kind of cracking. Although in hindsight, and this is where, if people knew what was going to be good at the time, you'd use your commander resets differently. Like, I would have taken respect out of Gandalf and kept him at like, I don't know, Zenith 1 or even below, and spreading it out a bit more. Like going all in on Dane. Like get Dane to Zenith 1 or something. But it's the gear. It's my gear that lets me down. Like, I have good gear, don't get me wrong. But like, to get to the next level, it's just not good. Like, I need sets. Complex. Hello, Complex. Complex is another person who's been with us for a long time. Yeah, I wish I reset King of the Dead. Yeah. So they've just done King of the Dead so dirty. And Issil's in the same boat. Like, his King of the Dead was really, really good. And obviously in 1.0, if you come up against a good King of the Dead and you didn't have, like, I don't know, focus damage, you just get screwed. London too busy for me. Yeah, it's too busy for me as well. I don't like it too much. Nottingham's a nice size for me. Like, and even then, I don't like being in the middle of town. People walk through, you're like, yeah. But it's just too many people. I like the countryside. I grew up in the countryside, so I like the countryside. Do I want 2 gems? No. I want some hammers. That's what I want. Right, let's get some tiles, some real tiles. That's better. Not staying super long in London when we go. Out of 10 days, London will be like 3. I want to go on the Harry Potter studio tour. I've never been to Harry Potter studio tour. Although there is obviously King's Cross Station where, which is one of the bigger train stations in London that kind of connects to the underground and everything else. And the wall is there where they obviously go through it, and people queue up and everything else. Harry Potter Studio tour is well worth. I have heard good things about it. Like I said, I haven't been myself, but I have heard good things. Oh, I'm running thin on the ground for troops now. I just kind of feel like I have to just persevere. Where are we at to? Platform 9 3/4, that's the one. And people queue up, and they normally have like a person there with like a fake owl, sometimes a real owl. And people can have like your photo taken with like a Harry Potter scarf. If you're into those kind of things. Level 19. If I can get him to 20 ahead of tomorrow, because tomorrow morning I'll be able to have 4 in the formation. So I wonder... I'm a dead fish. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm a dead fish. I don't know if I'm missing something. Yeah, aces are kind of... There's a lot of chaos and there's a lot of other people. Well, not that much is happening in the game. Germany with a lot of the ball. Understandably, because Scotland are a player down. My Treebeard and Bjorn are doing okay. Oh, I didn't know what you're talking about. I thought it was like, can you remember those things? I don't even know what they're called. You put your hand out, can't see which, put your hand out and you'd have like those film type, I think they were fish or something like that. And you put it on your hand and like if it curls, so it's such a like a thing that you do as a kid, like if it curls one way or the other, it's like who you like or like, yeah, weird. The ranking, ranking yourself as a fish, yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm more of a big dolphin. Curly fish things, yeah. Yeah, I can't, like, if you put them on your hand, it's kind of like, I don't know, you're into men or something. Or, something like that. First told me Nottingham was her favourite place that she visited on our last trip. Yeah, Nottingham's quite nice as a tourist. Like, it doesn't have the best reputation in the UK. It's called Shottingham. Because there was like a spate. Oh, Germany. Oh, good tackle. Good header. Okay. Yeah, there's like a spate when like the 90s and 80s. It was just a bit rough. It's a lot nicer now. There was obviously those killings last year. But like, where the forest ground is, West Bridgford is like more posh. But it's obviously Nottingham's old. There's obviously Nottingham Castle, and that's been there a while. Like there's pubs there from like 1100s and stuff like that. And Nottingham, because it's built. Nottingham Castle was built into like, I want to say limestone. Could be wrong. So there's actually caves under Nottingham, and they used to do things like dyeing leather and stuff like that in like medieval times down in these big caves, and then later on like they'd have like slums in the caves. They'd have like secret meetings, stuff like that, and it's cool. Like when Amy and Benedict were here, we went down into some of the caves. Fortune telling fish, yeah, that's the one. It's kind of, they like, depending on how it went on your hand and like curled and stuff like that, it just meant different things. Oh, that was rough, wasn't it? God damn. I don't know if I've got enough troops. Bjorn is cool. I think if he'd be the difference, like if he was R10, if I had swapped these, he would just bang. Really cool. He's cool. I need Sauron to 20, but I don't think I've got enough troops. Well, they chat. No, we'll catch up. Yeah, we will catch up. Positive thinking. I need the main hall really bad. Treebeard isn't, no. Oh. Yeah, no, Treebeard isn't. Treebeard's still rubbish. His skills are weird. I've only just got them on just for farming because they're the meta, or like the strategy now is you need to have 2 support commanders basically with 2 damage dealers, and when you've got 3 and taking tiles, you tend to have best luck with kind of 1 support and 2 damage dealers. But Treebeard's things are weird. Oh, let's see if I can find them. Chat slightly dead, just talking about the rankings. Yeah. So this skill's okay. But he no longer does any normal attacks. So it's kind of like, cool, like you do 500% damage. But does it really outweigh not doing any more normal attacks? It's not like he really has. I mean, this one's okay. I suppose you could skill him with Eldest and Wizard's Bane and do okay. I haven't seen anyone do it really. Doesn't really do anything. Bjorn is good, but R1. Yeah, he has to be R3. You need this. You need this Anduin Veil Chief. You need that to be good. Obviously, once he's like high level, you max these 3, and he just destroys people. Like the best formation is Gandalf, Sauron, Dane, and Bjorn. Like hands down. Like people argue differently, but Jess runs Treebeard. Oh, I didn't know that. Germany on the attack. That was poor. To be fair, like he does. Like, let's have a look. So 500%. What kind of does that equate to? Say Dane. So it's every 2 rounds because it's round 1. So it's better than 9 foot, which is the weakest of all 3. This is 700% to 1 to 2, but it's every 3 rounds. This is 160. So it's better than 9 foot for 1 skill. Oh, wrong one. But it's second, round 5 onwards. I mean, it's kind of okay, but for like 4 rounds, what's the point? Warlord is here. Hello, mate. How are you doing? It's good to see you in the chat. But yeah, I don't know whether... Like, if this was from like round 3, you'd be okay. But after you use these 2, you're going to be forced to use this. You're stacking... So you're going to be getting, once you do these 2 first, and then you'd get to like 5. So what's 5 going to be? You're going to be getting about 35 focus and 35 defense. Like, what's the point, really? You're not really going to change much, are you? So I think he's limited. Let's say that he's limited, in my opinion. You know what? We haven't done that many. We haven't done that many streams or videos. We did our first end of season one for a while, a couple of weeks ago. But otherwise, we haven't done that many, just because of life and stuff like that. We've been doing some YouTube shorts. That's been quite good. They're fun to do, really. What's this? Sometimes kids weigh you down. Oh, he's talking about real kids. Okay, let's have a read through this. This is what this world chat's going to be this season. Yes, and you can't have him. He would do well with us. He would do well with us. Everyone wants a sexier wife, and Darth can have one. Real being his current wife, Amon being a sexier option. He has kids here. He can't afford child support. Sometimes kids just weigh you down, and it's better to leave them behind. Fair play. Yeah, check them out. I was really happy actually with the most recent short. From like a social media standpoint, like you can see why people do them, because it's like it was a minute. They're obviously a minute long, but they just get so many more views. I think that's got like 500, 600 views, which is mad, really. It took me like 3 or 4 hours to make though. Whereas some of the others, like one of the other shorts I made, which was just some of the trolls to Pedro. I made that in like 15 minutes, sat on the sofa on my phone. G-Unit already has, yes, he does. Matix is running that account this season. And he's going to be annihilating. I mean, I don't think we're going to get many people watching this who kind of aren't aware of that account. So, there we go. There's going to be 2, 3, just to get an idea. So Lonnie's prompted me to look at my phone. So Germany on attack, down the left, great ball. You're not stopping that. 4-0. Sorry, Scotland. Sorry, Tartan Army. Right, let's have a look. So mind you, this was 5 hours ago. Banging a 130. And you think, you know what, like maybe it's R12. Zenith 12. Yeah, Matix runs this account. So Zenith 12, Gil. Zenith 12, Elrond. Zenith 3, Kerdan. And you're kind of like, oh yeah, cool, that's his first army. Like, oh, he must run elves. Like, he's focused on his elvish army. And then you're like, God, why is it so hard to scroll? Here we go. You're like, oh no, actually, there's a Zenith 13 Sauron, a Zenith 13 Dane, a Zenith 4 Bjorn, Zenith 16 Gandalf the White. And look, he's using, so this is a 130 tile, and he's using like 1 unit on his damage dealers on the first day. And you're like, okay, so he's got two cool, strong armies. And you're like, oh no, Zenith 16 Witch King. R12 says not Zenith. Scowhelm. Zenith 12 Undying. R12 Kastari. Just mad. Absolutely insane. With tier 1 troops as well. There's Abel. And it's like every commander on that commander is like that. I think there's even a Zenith Ugthag. I need 100 seasons. You wouldn't even reach it 100 seasons. I wouldn't reach it with 100 seasons. Alex said he could do a stream with the awards. He did. No, he volunteered himself to do it. Yeah, Alex has some awards for the season. It was the first 2.0 season, I think. He did let me know which one it was. I can't remember. And it would be cool if he did it actually, because I feel as though he doesn't necessarily get enough credit for the sheer amount of stuff that he does. Like normally when we do the end of season streams, he does all of the graphics, or kind of 90% of the graphics, and then me and this will maybe do one or two. And obviously he used to do a lot of our announcement ones as well. He's been a lot busier recently, but it'd be nice for him to kind of get some more credit. Whereas a lot of times, like, I'll present the end of season awards, but I haven't really done that much to set it up, if that makes sense. Like, I'll kind of turn up and set up the stream and talk it through. But a lot of the planning behind it is other people, which is very nice. And I'm just sitting here waiting for my level 6 mainline. I kind of feel like I need it. That's the problem. How far away? Oh, that's great. We've got one more of these. Kind of relevant at this stage, isn't it? Who's this? Haruko. Yeah, Haruko. He talked to me quite not too much, to be fair. I kind of did my best to try and get him to join us. He just didn't want to use Gandalf the White, which was fair enough. He would his army would have been so strong. I think, to be fair, I think we got not lucky. Germany on attack again, by the way. Ball into the box. Header out for a corner. Yeah, I think we got lucky because he was the first person that we'd come across to really utilise Sauron in the 2.0. I had Sauron, but I hadn't really used him properly. And because of that, he just munched us. Sam was sending him feet pics, that's why. Great timing. Can neither confirm or deny. I wonder if they know that I'm here. You know what, can I just say? Oh, what was that? Did you see that? I didn't know you could do that. If you press and hold... so I don't know if it's just me, but whenever I see this one here, and I kind of glance at it, and I don't pay too much attention, it always makes me think that she's got like someone kind of bent over her knee, and she's like slapping their ass. I don't know if anyone else sees that, or if it's just me. Hiriko sold his account to a person named Maze in Fire, though he was trying to sell it again, so not sure who has it. Well, maybe we need to invest. I've said this in... we were talking about it the other day, actually, that it should kind of almost be a thing as a fellowship where we kind of look for and stock up on accounts, because at this stage in the game cycle, the accounts are almost more important than the people, if that makes sense. Because you need so much more money. So, and Lonnie's prompted me to look at the screen again. Because so much money's in the game, most people can't stick with it. So it's better to have kind of cross in, chest down. Dear. It's not their night today, is it? 5-0. Yeah, I mean, sorry, as I was saying, so hypothetically, I think in a main world, you want to be playing with your friends, so I think you want to have it so like say you had 150 people. You had 150 people playing 100 accounts. Because those 100 accounts are going to be active all the time. Oh, he might be offside. He might be offside. Yeah, there we go. Lonnie said he's offside. He looked just offside. Yeah, you're better off having 150 people playing 100 accounts, because those 100 accounts are going to be active all the time. And you can just change, you can just have whatever accounts you want. And it looked offside to me. Yeah, it looked offside to me. Are they giving it? As in, are they giving it offside? Or is it safe to change it to 5? If they're making a sub, I assume it's thingies. Is that McKenna of Nottingham Forest? Is Kieran McKenna? Not Kieran McKenna. Kieran McKenna's the Ipswich manager, isn't he? McKenna. Scott McKenna. It is. Scott McKenna. On loan from Nottingham Forest. Currently playing at Copenhagen. Ah, well, there you go. There's a group of people in Nottingham. I don't know if it's still the case now, because I used to date this person, and she was kind of like, you know, you get these people who are like very much into social media and stuff like that. Like, she was terrible for it, and like, she would know where like the footballers went out and stuff like this. So I do wonder if it's still the case now that Forest are in the Prem, or whether it's kind of it's got a bit more secretive. I need thingies, don't I? Right, let's see if we can speed it up a little bit. Because the problem is, once we've done that, we're going to need to do this. And that's 36k as well. So maybe it will be in the morning. Can we do a chapter? I don't think we can. Oh no, we can. We can do a chapter. If we get main hall 6, the Rohirrim quarters, and some tiles, we should then be able to get the barracks if we then do some... Oh no, I'm at 5 now. Guys from Dundee Hospital over in Germany after bad crash driving on. God's sake. I mean, admittedly, it is tough. Like, when I was in Iceland in November, when I first started driving over there, it was really, really awkward and difficult to drive on the opposite side of the road. So what are we doing? We need to get the main hall. This is going to take the longest, 18, 14. So we've got about an hour. Although, let's do one gather here. So that's ticked off. So that's less than an hour. We'll get that. We need 2 more 130s. And I don't think we've got enough troops. Let's try. If we've got enough troops, we'll try another 130. But I don't think we do. Well, I'm sorry, Scottish fans. What are the next games? Who's tomorrow? Let's see. Scores and fixtures. So there's quite a few games tomorrow. Well, 3. So not quite a few. Hungary versus Switzerland. Spain versus Croatia. That'll be a good game. Italy versus Albania. I think you really have to be into football to be like to do watch-alongs. Like, I don't know if I've got enough attention span to watch football for 90 minutes when I'm not invested in the team. God's sake. Why? Who's this? Do we know who is this person? Who is Salacious B. Crumb, by the way? As in not the person, not the guy who's in our fellowship, but like, you know what? Let's just Google it. Oh. So Salacious B. Crumb is so it's someone from Star Wars. Don't Google it. If you're in chat, don't Google it. See if you can figure it out, and then I'll show you on the stream who it is if you can work it out. I'll give you a hint. It's a character in the first 3 movies. Probably first appearance in number 5. Yeah, I don't think it's in number 4. Some chaos members in Rohan asking to join us. I don't know. I think that's possible since we're full. I don't know whether are we full? Is Lyndon full? Lyndon is full. Yeah, Lyndon can't join us, unfortunately. Lyndon, people in Rohan can't join us, unfortunately. Although, if we've got a couple of alts in London, we probably could. Depends on how many people. Germany is still attacking. They still want the 5th goal. Poor Scotland. Alright, let's get rid of use. Yeah, I don't think we have. We haven't got enough of you. We've got enough of you. Do we have enough for you? YOLO. Right, let's send it into 130. Let's definitely make sure that we do the gear. Germany attacking, tackle. Leroy Sané gets nothing, absolutely nothing. Okay. He was on a video with some of the beta squad people, wasn't he? Wasn't he, rather? I had the day off work today, and there was something. Well, there's quite a lot of things that I have to do at work which I haven't done yet. But there's one specific thing that basically one of my clients had been threatened. Germany attacking again, long range shot over the bar, and one of my clients has been threatened to that they're going to have to get kicked out of their property because they hadn't sent them some money. And mind you, this has been going on for like 8 months. But the kind of deadline was this today. And I was off work. So I had to spend all day checking my emails to see whether they're in position to do it. And it got to like 5 o'clock when the other side they said they had the money, but it was too wishy-washy. And at that point I was just like, no, I can't be bothered. Right, let's lose some troops. Certainly, this is such a bad idea. I don't know why I'm doing this. I think it's because I haven't really got anything else to do. I could take some more smaller tiles. Lonnie's giving me the prompt. Scotland are attacking. Okay, let's see. Free kick into the box. Header down. I think that was McTominay. Ooh, that took a wicked deflection. Was it Rudiger own goal? And it is McKenna. Scott McKenna. Nottingham Forest player. Yeah, I think it got a deflection off of Rudiger. But it is... yeah. McKenna headed it down. I think kind of towards the goal / across goal. Rudiger's just headed it in. Whether he meant to header it or not, I don't. Maybe he tried to deflect it. I don't know. Okay, that's not too bad for a 130. In all fairness, I mean, I haven't got enough troops to do. Oh, there's a goal check. I don't know what for. Handball. Check over. Well, they're just looking at stuff. Yeah, now I haven't got enough troops to do anything. Yeah, should I show you... Let's have a look at Salacious Bikram, because no one's guessed it. I want to show you. What do I want to show you? There we go. Salacious Bikram is this little thing that I don't think it did, but it kind of. I always remember it kind of living in Jabba's belly button. There it is. That's Salacious Bikram. I'm going to think of him very different now whenever I see him talk. He's a Kowakian monkey lizard. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he's in Jabba's belly button. Salacious Bikram. Our good friend is a Kowakian something monkey, I can't remember. Lizard monkey. Monkey lizard. There we go. The more you know. I didn't know that. Did you guys know that? I don't think you did. Right. We should probably take these. Let's bang some... we can do that. We'll bang some mobs and stuff to get some grain. Oh. Yeah, we'll bang some grain. 7 minutes to 10. Poor Scotland. At least they've got something to cheer about now. It's a long way. Well, it's not really that long to go, is it? Right. So we should now have enough. Oh, did I do maths wrong? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, still a while. I'll get it before I go to bed anyway. What do you guys think anyway of the stream? I know I don't watch Rise to War. I don't watch Rise to War kind of gameplay or streams, so I don't really know what to expect from these sorts of things. I don't think it's the most exciting game to watch, if I'm honest. That's why I'm trying to talk about other things, if I'm honest. It's not like much is happening on the screen when you're watching. I think it's more like a game that you watch and chill out with other people in game, isn't it? It's probably a good time to note actually that if you're on the Discord, feel free to join any of the voice channels. I think if someone sees someone in a voice channel, then perhaps they'll be more willing to go and then talk. So be a trendsetter. Be that person. Right. Let's kill some mobs. Who can I use to kill some mobs? I don't think it's necessarily going to matter, is it? Because everyone's so weak. The mobs. Oh, should I use? Go on. I'll use you. Right, I use Saruman. Let's use... Lonnie's going to go watch anime now. Good night. And apparently it's 5-1. Yes, it is. That was probably the best goal of the night. Emre Khan. Good night. Thank you very much for joining us, and I'll see you soon. Let's fit you. I need to change the thing, don't I? 5-1. Rate my setup on Discord. Tim marked me. Marked you. I haven't got Discord open actually. Oh, hit Amon lobby. Oh, Torbins was watching. I didn't know that. Oh no, I did know that, didn't I? By the way, that is to be fair, that's decent. Yeah. That's cool. I've got 2 big monitors. I've got a big boy. So at the end of the game, I think it is. No one can see what I'm looking at, I've just realised. So if you're on, you should go on Discord now, go on to Amon Lobby. Go take a look at some of these setups. In fact, shall I do it? Seeing as the game's finished, 5-1. Let's change you to you. Here we go. Do you want my face? I think you do. No, not that one. This one. Where are we putting this? Let's stay here. Okay, so. Oh, I love Toby. I'm so glad that he's back. There's me doing a weird little poselet. You see? This is the beginning of the game, so I missed all these. Flying Dutchman, laptop, and so you've got. See, this is commitment. I'm on the screen. I'm on the TV, and the game's on the laptop. Let's not even think about whether that's just because it's not on TV. And this is Loney's setup. So that's laptop on the right. I think there's another laptop on the left, or a Surface Pro or something. And then again, prioritizing the stream in the middle. That's just proper commitment. So fair play. Here we go. I need some people to do some damage who have... Here we go, let's use you. Let's use you. I probably haven't got enough troops, but... Oh, nearly. Although this is full damage. Oh, that's fine. Let's just use full damage. It's an iPad. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've got... This is what I would use, I think. It's like a Surface Pro. Cool. Let's not open it because there's work stuff on there. Good night. Thanks very much for joining us, Lonnie. Let's put some gear on you. Well, there we go. 5-1. To be fair, I don't, I think it has to be put into context. I don't think that Scotland were going to get anything out of the game, if I'm honest. It should be the hardest game of the group for them. It comes down to points, doesn't it, rather than the goals. They're on 0 points. A lot of people would have thought they were going to be on 0 points after this game. Got to make the other team count. Here's Emma. Let's just shove stuff on you. I think what I'll do, I'll bang out some mobs on here, and then I'm going to give my eyes a rest before I go to bed. If that's okay with everyone. Streaming for 2 hours and 14 minutes. We've had quite a few people drop by, haven't we? Which has been quite nice. Thank you, everyone who has dropped by. So obviously, very much appreciated. It makes it go a lot faster and easier when you've got some very nice people to be talking to. So thank you. Certainly helps. Right, what's the plan? So if you're an Amon Din, you need to start getting your power production up. I think we should get a nice boost overnight, because of our American players are kind of coming to the end of their working day. They should start... is he trying to take the title? Yeah. Should start being available for being online. Us Europeans, we've had the daytime shift. So hopefully we'll get a surge overnight. This didn't give me any grain, which is annoying. And we need to stay in the top 4, I think. Where are the mobs? Level 20. See, this is what I don't understand. Hopefully someone can explain this to me. Here we go. On the season thing, like it will say things like increases the level cap of mobs to 20. So this is one that we haven't done yet. But this is a level 25 mob. So I don't get it. Like, what's the point of the thing saying it's going to unlock level 20 mobs when there's a level 25 mob right here? Like, what's this? Level 10, level 12. Like, I refuse to believe it's like a pure random fluke. Level 25. What are these guys doing? Are they going south or something? Going south for the winter. I hadn't noticed these here before. Might change the minimum spawn. Yeah, but it's they after this update. So after we get to here in 2 days. Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Need tile space for 10k. Yeah. Who knows? Anyway, guys, I think on that note, I'm going to I'm going to kill some mobs, which isn't that exciting. I'm going to give my eyes a little bit of a rest because I've been looking at my phone and at this really bright light that's above me for most of the day whilst I've been working. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this stream. Very sorry for the one this morning. What can I say? It's kind of out of my control a little bit. Did what we could for 20-30 minutes, but it just wasn't doing it. It's fixed now, I hope. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the last couple of hours. I hope you're not too upset if you're a Scottish fan. We'll try and do more streams as and when. Obviously, if you guys like watching them, then I'll try and do more. If you would prefer to do a football watch along with no Lord of the Rings, then I'm sure that's something we can arrange. Whether that's Amon Din stream, or maybe we can do something as a kind of offshoot. We can sure arrange that. Just let me know in the chat or in the comments or DM or anything else. Make sure to like and subscribe. And thanks guys, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye bye.